I have posted numerous insights into what is personally affecting me. I am not mental. I am not on a chemical cocktail of I'm fucked up, tripping. I know these bitches truth, and they need me to be mental. They need me to not be in my right mind. What kind of fucking mind do they have? Well, if I was to digest their mindset, it's 2025. 2008, my firstborn was 1 year old. Have not seen my children 3+ years. So in order to see my children, I look at pictures. That's what I have. So in looking at memories of my children, 2008, my firstborn is one. I zoom in, I see the same fucking mess that's falling right now in a picture dated 2008. My second born, 3 days old, released from the hospital. He's in his carrier. His pacifier matches outfit. His outfit matches carrier. So of course, blue, grays, and white. 3 days old, so pretty boy. That's a pretty baby. Pretty. I zoom in, and every picture that pretty baby was on, from 3 days old up until the same mess that's falling right now. Was falling on that baby. The same fucking mess right now. Can you see the mess? Was falling on that baby. Then I had twins. So if my second baby was 3 days old, you think you give a fuck about my twins fresh from the hospital? Well, I don't know, I already zoomed in 2010, 11, after 11, firstborn, in the kitchen, zoom in, same motherfucking mess. So now we got 2 different locations outside of James Street. And then back at James Street in this same fucking mess. You can zoom in and see this shit. So it don't matter where I am. It don't matter where my babies are. It don't matter what Mingo go. Take a picture when you with us. Zoom in. You gonna see this same motherfucking mess. And y'all harassing me about what? Who is the bitch that made a motherfucking payment before 2025, bitch? 2000-ish early before then. I'm talking to that bitch. And don't be mental trying to keep me from that bitch. I'm not gonna kill that bitch. That bitch gonna see the same old sale till that bitch die. That's the only reason she don't get killed. Now you tell me, in 96, your trust fund stolen. $105,000 bond, $80,000 bond, $10,000 bond, 14 years of maturation. That wasn't no small check. That check was enough to buy houses, businesses, cars, pay for this, pay for that. And I get $150 motherfucking dollars a week. Yep. I get $150 out of my money. Every month, I'm sorry. And that was to help with the bills and the addition to the expenses increased because of me. And they won't even take the money. They let me use it for my nails and my hair stuff. And this bitch buying houses and businesses and weddings and cars. And I get $150 motherfucking. I don't know nobody else. Cause I ain't did nobody like this. For me to be zooming in and seeing no fucking mist that is present in 2008 pictures of a 1-year-old, my firstborn. So basically, I've been breathing in this shit longer than the motherfucking corporation in my brain. And if that bitch know somebody helping me, you damn right Sunday gone insane. I can't be normal in that bitch energy. That bitch need all the control. The same old mess. That bitch been producing this same old mess on me. I hadn't looked at pictures earlier than that. But I know in 2008, that bitch called that bitch to produce this shit on me. And that bitch still producing that shit for that bitch 17 years later on me. So my children want enough for that bitch to call that bitch back and say, hey, she got kids, man. No, she got kids, man. No kids, no women. Right? What the fuck your gangster goddamn morals at, bitch? Family morals, bitch. You a piece of shit, bitch, with no morals. That's why you didn't call that bitch back and tell her no kids, man. Hoe ass bitch that paid that bitch to produce this mess on me at least 17 years later. And you didn't give a damn about a 3-day-old, a 1-year-old, twins back from the hospital how many days old. You just want to make sure that bitch that you paid produced the mess on me. How increasingly in the midst did you get once you realized the children and the husband was out of the house? So see, bitch, I ain't talked to my husband and my kids for 3 years because you know I know about this fucking mess. You don't need me, him, and the kids testifying against your motherfucking ass now, do you? Obviously not, bitch. You know when the bitch you paid know you producing this damn mess. Sunday under investigation for what, bitch? Not killing your ass. That would be unfair to that ass whooping. That one up there gonna get your ass down here before I die, bitch. That is on my top number 1 bucket list, bitch. Same old self. Now in 2008 is a motherfucking bitch making payments to a fuck ass witch. Spiritual knowledge, ancients, yes. Understanding, practical, no. expert with it. This bitch called that bitch. And that bitch got paid. And when that bitch got paid, she did her job. Guess what it is? Same old miss. 17 years. Me. Breathing in the same moment is supposed to have consequences. Well, you couldn't be magical enough, little bitty, evil, non-evil witch. All this shit you done paid for. The bitches you done paid and they did this shit because your bitch ass paid them. Fuck you. So, you don't give a fuck about Sunday kids because you never call that bitch back and say no kids, man. So you don't want my kids and my husband around me, bitch. You want them gone, me recorded crazy by the same voodoo bitch you called to produce this mess, fucking with my head, bitch. Now, if a motherfucker can pay a motherfucker in 2008 to produce this mess on me, and 17 years later that shit came out hot, Pilar Santos, blue and white dress, that shit thick as hell. You know why? Because the bitch that paid that bitch in 2008 knew that in that year, 22, my children and husband went in the house. And she wanted me to get all that. But other than that, I had no desire in showing you I need to remodel my room. Fuck how that room look. Look what they put in it. And that bitch called that bitch back then and told her to up the ante. And Pilar Santos in that blue and white dress inside. That's my evidence, bitch. So you didn't call her and say no kiss, man. You called her when the kid went at the house because you done orchestrated some bullshit with my husband. And you said, up the ante, man. Bitch, I'ma up the ante to your ass in jail. I'm sorry. Prison, bitch. Not the way I see it, how old your ass is now. You say, Wayne producing what? You say, Chris producing what? You wait a minute. You say, Rod producing what? Hold up. Who producing what? This same old motherfucking man, bitch. So if you don't get your bitch ass, fuck ass, illegal ass, Bill County police, fuck they badge ass, out my motherfucking energy. Cause you produced this same old mess on me for the past 17 years at least. When you say you want me to die, when you say you more mental than me, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now call the shit off. You pathetic piece of shit. You don't want to be known as the bitch that paid a bitch to keep this mess going when my second born was 3 days old. Now do you? Raggedy ass piece of shit. Ain't heavy enough to sing while you float around in the toilet. Multiple flushes, but you finally went down, bitch.